Distance speedrun. Let's try it out. Hopefully it works better with OBS. And you want to know another madman thing? I didn't move this over to my SSD at all.
Nice.
So HDD loading times, let's go.
Yeah, 6 games following so far. Gonna add some more.
Oh yeah, this is much less jittery. So you want to know something about the frame rate? It read okay, like the frame rate was pretty consistent, but it was like stop and go. Like, you know, sometimes when you're recording it goes stop and go. It was doing that.
Oh shit. Damn.
This is much better. So, this is my first distance speedrun, and this is my open petition to bring on motorcycle mode.
And monster truck mode.
Yes. Monster truck percent speedruns would be funny. Also, a great thing for GDQ would be motorcycle.
Get that shit together, man.
Yeah. Dude, the cops are outside again. That's funny. Dude, the cops are everywhere today. They're cracking down on lots of people. I don't know. I'm in a pretty rough neighborhood, to be honest.
I mean, same here, but that's just because there's a couple ass fuck it.
I'm near downtown. That's why that's what the situation is for me.
Dude, I mean, yeah, I'm just saying that's even weirder because, like, why?
Okay. About to get boost. Dude, if my frame rate tanks while playing this. Like I said earlier, I nerfed the crap out of my graphics so I can record it.
Yeah. Gotta get that 60 FPS constant.
Uh-huh.
Or otherwise, what's the point?
Or at least make it presentable, you know?
Yeah. Here's my 15 frame speedrun of distance. But damn, does it look gorgeous.
Oh, come on. Nice. So the advantages of motorcycle mode that might get this run disqualified. Right?
Why?
I have a much smaller hitbox.
Oof.
So I could easily avoid lasers. But otherwise it's a funny meme. Dude, if this makes it into any percent, that'd be funny. But then something like Super Boost should be able to make it too, you know?
Yeah. Well, no, it can have its own category.
Super Boost percent.
I'm telling you, man, California Cyclops Dragon, do your shit.
Even if it has to be in its own, like, category extensions game on speedrun, you know?
Yeah, I don't mind. We gotta get the interesting speedruns out there for everybody.
If there is, if you guys are thinking of doing, category extensions, though, hit me up and I'll draw the cover in MS Paint for you. Don't even at me. At me, though.
I'll even do it for free.
I'll do it for free, whatever, you know? Like, if you want to, Trevor, you could look up the Super Hot and then Super Hot category extensions, and you'll see what they did. So first Super Hot, then Super Hot category extensions.
Oh my god. Okay, this actually looks pretty cool. Super Hot Speed Resistance.
You just look it up in the games. They have a separate game for it. Super Hot Category Extensions as its own game.
Oh. Huh. Interesting.
Oh, I forgot that I had to go up on the wall for that. Oof. But tell me when you find it, because it's the funniest thing.
Oh, fuck my life.
Literally super hot in MS Paint.
That's pretty good.
Literally one of the mods just made it in MS Paint.
I'll give the bet that Lisa Raptor did it.
That'd be funny.
Shout out to Lisa Raptor.
Great,
Definitely haters.
great speedrunner.
Definitely haters.
Mm-hmm.
The best sound chase player ever. Cough.
For 100% at least. I'll take the any percent crown, thank you very much.
Damn. Now she's gonna snipe it for me. Watch.
She's had 3 years to do it. Or two, I think it was actually.
Whoever designed that category extensions image, thank you.
There's a couple others. Just look up category extensions and you'll be in for some good memes.
Grand Theft Auto category extensions. God damn it.
Is that also
That is
MS
pretty-
Paint?
Yes. It's beautiful.
Yes.
Whoever did that one, thank you. Super Mario 64 category extensions. What a meme. They just did it upside down.
Yeah.
Undertale. Oh, that's lame.
What do they do?
Nothing, basically. Ocarina of Time is just the Japanese cover. That's no fun. Oh!
What is it?
The Super Mario Bros. Category extension.
What was it again?
Is that fucking Stalin? In a Mario outfit?
Oh, that one, yeah.
Oops.
That's perfect.
Who in the fuck did that one? Please, I need to send you something. I need to send you all my love. Super Mario Bros. 3 category extension. Mario just looks through a window. Portals is also drawn up. It actually looks pretty good from them, not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Look at that one did a pretty good job. Shout out to them.
I like the MS Paint ones though.
I can tell the talent.
I just like the meme of doing it in MS Paint.
Don't worry, buddy. Your talent is not gonna get discredited because you are the best.
Thank you.
Thank you for your hard work in designing that in like 5 minutes.
Oh, you know would be another good category extensions for the distance category. Like you know, be a good picture for the category extensions.
What?
It'd be like the Nitronic Rush cover, but with the distance kind of taped on it.
Nice. Good meme.
Or even better, just the distance one, but deep fried.
Oh god.
Yeah, some of the category extensions ones are great.
Good memes. I can dig it. Respect to everybody.
Hey, I got a challenge for you.
Yeah.
Name a better TV show than the top two, which is South Beach Tow and Operation Repo.
Ooh, dude, that's hard. I mean, I can't name one better than the South Beach Toad, dude.
Yeah,
Bernice is a fucking national treasure.
yeah. You wanna know who is National Treasure? Matt from Operation Repo.
I feel like I know who you're talking to.
Oh no, flying is a nightmare in motorcycle mode.
Oh, it's the guy with the fucking bald head and shades that
Yeah,
with the fucking killer mustache too.
yeah. That's my boy Matt.
Matt versus Bernice, man, that'd be wild.
I think they'd be on the same team, my dude. You know what I'm saying? Dude, name a more dynamic duo. Okay, you know what? You know what's third place? You know what's the third
That
place?
is wild, dude. Holy shit.
Dude, you want to know what's third place for best TV show?
What?
Lizard Lick Towing.
Oops.
And their brute is Bobby.
Bobby.
You don't diss Bobby.
Bobby versus Matt versus Bernice, the fucking match of the century.
Yeah, I mean for real, just get rid of this KSI versus Logan. Nobody cares about that.
Yeah, fuck KSI and Logan Paul. I want Bernice versus Matt right now.
Oh my goodness, dude. I'm never gonna get used to flying with motorcycle mode.
How bad is it?
It's constant barrel rolls.
Oh,
It's like constant uncontrollable barrel rolls.
so it's the good shit.
Okay, I cut off my back wheel by accident. My time's gonna be horrible because of motorcycle mode. But it's gonna be a good
It'll
meme.
be the best. It'll be the best run though.
So the rules, when does timing start and end for distance?
Um, good question. Let me check. Just so you know.
Yes. There we go.
Time starts when you start the campaign, and time ends.
When you teleport to Earth?
Um, let me check. When you finish the credits,
Oh, okay.
the
So
moment you hit the portal
cool.
at the end.
After the credits.
No, after you do the credit stuff, and
Yeah.
you know the portal at the end of the credits.
Yeah.
That after you hit that time,
Cool.
and whenever you start the campaign, time.
I don't have a splitter, so I'll have to do it in post. which I've done once before with Vegas.
Did me?
Dude, flying with any level of precision with this is a fucking feat.
I can't believe you can actually fly with a motorcycle. That's wild.
Oh yeah, but you
Is it
only...
only like one wing?
Yes!
Oh no.
That's why you do endless barrel rolls.
Oh no. That's rough, dude.
Like I said, flying with any level of precision is a feat.
I wonder how the splits are gonna look like in this game. Oh no, it's monolith.
Here we're good.
Man, I wish it did hardcore black for Sector 1A. That would have been wild.
Okay, oh man, this is rough. Oh yeah, these are the 90-degree ramps. Oh my god, 90-degree ramps are the worst with motorcycle.
I mean, dark arms, you know, you said it best. Remove them. Come on.
The up
Not
force is
really.
magnified with motorcycle.
Oh. So, so is it like you float? Like before you land?
It's like you pop a wheelie and the boost like fucks you up, you know?
Oh.
I may have found an obstacle. It is an unstoppable obstacle. Oh my gosh, I did it. Okay. Ah, the double 90-degree ramp.
Damn.
One of which is on a ceiling.
Oof.
I can't tilt my vehicle either.
Oh. So you have to just do it perfectly.
Yeah. Okay, we're good. Oh. Dude. I'm pretty sure California is gonna at me on the Discord and just be like, why did you submit this?
Are you in the distance Discord?
Yeah.
Ooh,
I
nice.
may have been kicked for inactivity though, but
Oh,
I did join it.
at one point.
Hmm. Just a couple months ago, I think. Maybe last year. Something like that.
Just send the link. Here you go. Have fun with this. I think his first prize is gonna be Hoomst.
Sector 11. I almost read that as Sector 2
Oh,
because Roman numerals.
it's a good meme.
Abyss. I like how it like comes in as a full car and then it chops 90% of the car off.
Like, oh yeah, let me just give you a handicap real quick. Thanks.
Oh yeah, also, this thing can't turn for shit. Yeah, so for motorcycle mode, 90-degree ramps are your worst enemy.
Yeah.
In normal, it's just that if you're going too fast on a 90-degree ramp onto a ceiling, it can kill you.
Yeah.
That's the
So
problem.
you gotta be careful.
Yes. Hello,
Essentially.
hello 30 frames, how's it going? no, I hate flying with a motorcycle. I'm not gonna get used to it. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no. Oh, fuck, man. What do you think is the best Disney cover? Like, cover of a Disney song from YouTube?
I
For,
don't know.
for me, it would be Fuck My Ass.
Oops.
Just look up Frozen Fuck My Ass.
Ow, Raps TV. Who is this man's? This man's.
Do you like I was just screaming?
I like how he just tries to sing fuck my ass.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
What?
Just drop the N word out of nowhere, okay? Oh. Woo! Alright, YouTube. We going. Oh my god. The absolute status, man. It's alright. Woo! Woo! Okay. I'm dropping a like on that video, though.
I like it.
I need to rep this.
This quality content.
Why can't people make good music like this anymore? I was born in the wrong generation. Good meme. Jesus Christ, he fucking screams, dude. God.
You want to hear another?
Despacito 2 confirmed.
You want to hear an Osu player cover a Japanese song?
Oh no.
Look up a Daidie. Wait, Daidai. Then type in Jerome.
Oh.
Die Jerome.
Okay.
It's the best song.
The top comment, the pin comment is chipping saying kill me.
Yeah, sounds right.
Chippy, what are you doing, my guy?
Dude, he gets into it, man.
What a beautiful voice. Oh boy.
You want to know how that song got popular?
How?
The #1 player in the world played it on stream after he was celebrating the, at the time, best full combo in the world.
Nice. Good meme.
And he is getting messages from Chippy like, no, please stop.
The end to the fuck my ass song is the. Somebody needs to say that
my ass.
I'm out here. See you bitches later. Yo. Dude, that was wild.
Dude,
We've been on a journey.
yeah, with the Die Jerome. Yeah, that song's a journey, you know. There's no arguing that Die Jerome is a journey. Oh my gosh.
Dude, have you seen the state of Pokemon Go?
No.
There's just like this random new Pokemon out of
Like their own original Pokemon?
out of nowhere to replace everybody. Oops.
Oh. Okay, they finally added down. Oh no, how's down thrust gonna react with the motorcycle mode? Not too poorly. Except the game is doing a bit of stop and go now. Hopefully it stops after this level.
Good job, Niantic. You did a meme.
I mean, they've been doing memes the whole time, you know?
It looks like a fucking honeycomb or banjo, because what the fuck?
The honey
Why?
hoops?
Like a honeycomb, remember the health bars and banjo?
Yeah. I know. I just wanted to throw in a hoomst.
A hoomst.
Yes. Forsaken is playing Rocket League.
Yes, I am. Dabbling the haters.
You know what would have been better for my frame rate? Putting this on game capture would have been great for my frame rate. I'm using window capture.
Why?
I forgot to take it off window capture.
Good job, Randall. Good job.
Because I think my game capture wasn't working because of a bad update or something, right?
Yeah.
And I was just like, you know what? Window capture works.
Fair enough.
And then I forgot to take it off.
You know, I would say my game capture is perfect, and then again it fucked up my Psychonaut stream, so I'm not even sure anymore. Okay?
Yeah.
That was wild.
Gotta have a backup followed by a second layer of backup.
I gotta have my fucking 300 models just somehow disappear. I don't even know anymore.
Oops.
That was wild, I'm telling you, man.
Yeah. Letting the air circulate. Isolation. Do you like me saying isolation with a French accent?
Isolation.
Isolation.
It's disgusting. Fucking Canadians.
Grew up in Quebec. That's how I knew the guys at BMC were from Montreal, by the way, because they definitely had a strong Montreal accent. Like, Montreal has its own accent, my dude. It's crazy.
It's wild.
And there's a lot of English going on in Montreal, it's just not all
These are like
French.
half Canadian.
You wanna...
Half Canadian, half disaster.
Nah, they're half Canadian, half separatist.
That's what I meant, half disaster.
Oh, for fuck's sakes. This is...
They're a side experiment gone wrong.
Damn.
I'm joking, by the way. But also kind of not, because it's a meme.
French Canadians are a disaster, though.
they're what's wrong with the world.
Damn. They are. Vote for Bloc Québécois so that they can build a wall around themselves.
We can wave to them. Well, you can wave to them. I'm not even Canadian. I just like trash Canadians for the meme. No, I like to trash French Canadians for the meme.
Trust me, so do I.
I think every Canadian does, other than people who live in Quebec. They probably love
Well, the people in Quebec, They like to trash either the Cowboys from Alberta or Newfies.
I'd rather have the Newfies than I would have the French people. Just saying.
Same. Newfies are really nice.
Yeah, and their accent is at least funny. Where the
Oh
French
my
people
god.
are just intolerable sometimes. No hate to French people, but your accent's intolerable. I just
Yeah.
have to be
Yeah,
honest.
I remember someone I knew, right? Had a mug called the official Newfie mug, and can you guess where the handle for it was?
Where?
It was on the inside of the mug.
Oops.
I thought that was really hilarious.
I don't even know anymore.
Because one big stereotype for Newfies is that they're just weird.
I mean, not like they do anything to really disregard that.
Right.
No hate to Newfies though. They're still better than Quebec.
The male Newfies sound like a bunch of drunk fishermen, though.
Yeah, but that's a good meme, at least.
That is a pretty good meme.
This this is now the official less trash French Canadians stream.
You don't know something funny?
But
There are people from Alberta that have legit southern accents. Because they grew up
I
on a
don't even
farm.
have a southern accent. I'm like right fucking in Missouri, so like, dude, there's something wrong, man.
Yeah, but you're in a state that's named after like a really poor emotion, you know?
True.
Like you're state you're when you're in the state of
Yeah,
misery,
I
you're in
feel
a
that emotion every day when I.
wait when you're in the state of Missouri, you're in a state of misery, you know?
Trust me, I know. I've done the meme myself. I mean, I'm telling you, anybody who's lived in this fucking will tell you immediately that sometimes, like, most people would not want to live in Missouri if they don't have to.
Damn.
But like, since you don't want to live in Ohio, it's just like the best option out of the two. Because I'd rather live in Missouri than live in. Just saying.
That's why people live in
Unless it's like a really
That's why
big
there's more
city.
people. That's why there's more people in Alberta is because they don't want to live in Saskatchewan. There's rats there.
Are you talking about the people? Well,
No, there's like legitimately the official rat population of Alberta is 0.
oh.
There's legitimately there's border control for rats.
Yeah, I know.
You're not even allowed to have pet rats.
Damn.
Dude, they are so strict about rats here.
Specifically rats. Not anything
Dude,
else.
it's like a state of emergency if they find a rat in a warehouse.
Oops.
All we ever find are mice.
Damn.
And the mice are enough of a problem, you know?
Yeah, fair enough.
We don't want rats.
Poor mice.
I have never seen a rat before in my life. And
I've seen a dead rat before.
I've actually lived all my life in Alberta for those wondering, which nobody's wondering, but you know.
No, nobody cares.
Just
So
because
just because trashing
just because I said I grew up in Montreal is a meme when I didn't. It would be a funny meme if I grew up in Montreal though.
I'd laugh at you. I mean,
It's the most English city in Quebec though, so I would get a little bit of slack.
yeah, I'd be fine with this. I would not laugh at you as much as I would somebody who just straight up lived in like
Quebec City.
yeah.
You know how thick my French accent would be if I lived in Quebec City?
Do you actually have any friends who live in Quebec City?
That used to live in Quebec City. I had a colleague that lived in Montreal, and dude, his accent was super French.
Yeah.
And him and this African coworker were just talking every day in French. That was their connection, is they knew French.
Yeah.
momentarily Quebec until their economy crashes.
Damn. Just like EU. England. I guess not England. Yeah. We don't want to be part of EU anymore. Well, okay. Have fun with your fucking economy for like 10 years.
Yeah, well, they stand more of a chance than Quebec, okay?
True. That is true.
Like, you know how many people Quebec has? Like 3 million, maybe 4.
I think California would have more of a chance than Quebec.
California has more people than Canada.
True. Exactly. That's what I mean. I love how they're trying to like open up like a debate of like how many states should
Despite all
California be
that,
split up in, like who's
despite that, you know, Canada has more fresh water than the entirety of all of the other world's countries.
fair enough.
So it's like once the fresh water starts running out, you know, Canada's going to be a superpower with its measly 50 million people at the time, you know?
Yeah.
It's going to be like, why are you a superpower? Do you want to drink water? Exactly.
Do you want to drink water? Yeah, shut the fuck up. I like how you said that. Do you want to drink water? Yeah, that'd be nice. You know?
That's what I thought.
Just fucking Canada's audacity. Do you want to drink water?
What are
Don't
you?
want to drink tea, but if I have to, yes. That's funny.
Just like, what are you gonna do? Invade me with your insanely famished army?
Are you gonna survive the winter?
How are your troops even gonna survive a week of war with no water?
Man, that's rough.
That's Canada's ticket into being a superpower. We just need to keep our water reserves ours, and then it's just like, you know what?
We're gonna rule.
Hey,
America.
President Trump Jr.
President Trump Jr. Oh no.
President
It
Trump
has to be
Jr.
worse than Trump.
Hopefully more willing to make trade deals with Canada. Damn.
Oh, I don't know about that one. Have you seen Trump Jr.? Oh boy.
Okay, but what if there's water on the table?
Smack it out of their fucking face.
It's like we still have fresh water. Yeah, but how long will it last? Got to think of the future.
You think the Trumps are thinking about the future?
You won't get a second
Just
term.
realistically.
Okay.
You know I have a point.
Yes. You see, you won't get a second term if all the Republicans die of thirst.
Yeah, at least Trudeau's better. I mean,
No,
barely, but you know.
no, he is
Barely.
absolutely not.
I'll fight you on this, Rango. I will. I'm gonna trash my president more than you trash the minister. I swear to God.
At least Trump does something.
Wow. Was that really a good thing?
Dude, okay. You wanna know what Trudeau does? Interviews. And he does those really poorly, okay? He just says, like 38 times and says 3 sentences over the course of an hour.
At least it doesn't make himself look like a complete ass.
Yes, he
I
absolutely
mean, he
does.
does, but you know, not like at least Trump levels of ass.
At least,
Whenever Trump would say something, it's just stupid.
yeah, that's pretty
We're
fair.
having a political debate while you're speedrunning distance. What it means.
Absolutely.
This is the only kind of content you'll get in Professor Scales runs.
Perfect.
Other than saying, let's get it after a run.
Dude, okay, honestly, okay. Here's the thing. I would much rather have Trump than somebody who sits on his ass all day. At least Trump is making changes.
At least Trump is getting off his ass and playing golf. Ha! Get fucked.
Honestly, he's better at golf than Trudeau, so fair.
Does Trudeau even play golf?
Probably.
I don't believe it.
He's middle class, so.
Like,
Well,
probably smokes. I think he just smokes weed all day.
I don't even think he smokes. He was a professional boxer before he was prime minister. Before he was a politician.
Who went into boxing match, Trump or Trudeau?
Trudeau, unfortunately.
I mean, like, Trump's like 3 times his weight class as well.
3 weight classes
He's a
above
big
him.
dude.
He's like, he's 230 pounds. He's like 230 pounds, right?
Trump, I think so.
Yeah, but he's like 6'4".
I think Trudeau's taller, but I think Trump is just bigger.
Is Trudeau taller?
Maybe.
I don't think so. I think he's 6 foot right on the dot.
I don't think Trump is 6'4" though. That seems kind of ridiculous.
At least 6'2".
I don't think so.
Look up Trump's height. I'm pretty sure he's 6'2". I would look up his height, but all the results here are in metric. So I would just say, yeah, he's 186 centimeters.
And I'd be like, oops.
To 108.
You could just say which one's tall. You don't have to say like specific height.
Pretty sure Trump's taller.
I don't know. They're probably around the same height at least. I would think so. Unless Trudeau is like a fucking manlet.
I don't think he's a manlet. I think he's like 5'11".
Like I would think he's a. I would like to think he's not.
Are you able to Google search?
I could. Yeah.
Because I am curious.
Let me check. Trudeau height. He's 6'2".
Oh,
But
damn.
Donald Trump's an inch taller than he is. That's funny.
Yeah. He's compensating for his small hands.
But
Actually,
I think Trump is still. Not
he's-
only is he taller,
he's
probably
thick.
bigger in weight too. I think Trudeau's probably like probably like 190.
Yeah, I'd imagine so.
He probably keeps himself fit.
Oh yeah, he's pretty fit. Like, take a look at his boxing pictures.
Oh, it's kind of weird. No, I'm joking.
The girls at BuzzFeed do it all the time, okay?
I mean, I look at wrestlers topless all the time. I don't care. Like, that's always
Female
like,
wrestlers?
I guess it's because Trudeau usually wears a suit.
Yeah.
I mean, I guess if he was boxing, then it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
I mean, you remember the fucking pictures whenever Putin was like riding the horse and shit, like topless?
Yeah.
That was wild.
I'll give one good thing to Trudeau though.
Trudeau's like 180.
Yeah. But I'll give a nice
Trump is 239, so he's about like 2 or 3 weight classes up.
Yeah. What I was gonna say is a good thing about Trudeau is he's a pretty good poster boy, you know?
Yeah.
Like, people look at him and he's like, yeah. People look at Trump and they're like, oh.
Dude, this motherfucker in his boxing pictures, man. Oh my god.
Telling you.
God, if he wasn't good at boxing, I would want to fucking punch him in the mouth.
I know, he's a
Since he is
punchable
good at
face.
boxing, I'm not gonna try. I'm good. I ain't gonna throw hands to the guy who actually knows how to box. I'm good. Even though
You'd be the funniest
very
meme.
punchable face.
You know what would be a funny meme?
What?
What if he challenged Jake Paul?
Dude, I'm telling you, fucking do it. Wait, isn't Logan Paul the one in the boxes?
This time, yeah. But Jake Paul's a lighter one. So it'd be the same weight class.
I don't know. I think Jake Paul's probably lighter than he is.
Jake Paul's like 190, I think.
I don't think so.
Yeah, because
Might be
he's
wrong.
the same height as his brother. He's just a little bit thinner.
Fuck. Jake Paul is 5'11", and what's his weight? Well, whenever it gives me the weigh-ins, maybe I'll know. I like how KSI and Logan went to a fucking what did it mean?
Went to a what?
It went to a draw, I think.
Oh yeah, it did.
That's fucking bullshit. I'm telling you, man.
It's rigged.
Rigged. Absolutely.
It's rigged because Logan destroyed the first few rounds.
I'm not even surprised.
And then KSI got the wins in the later rounds. People are saying it's because of better endurance, but if it's rigged, you know, that means Logan kind of let up a bit, you know.
86 kilograms.
So about 195.
190.
Yeah.
But he's about. They're exactly the same weight, but Trudeau's still taller. So I
Yeah.
would think it would be Logan because then it would at least accommodate for something.
Oh no, they go by weight class, so.
Well, I know. I'm just saying, you know, Trudeau would be completely outmatching him.
In
So
reach.
I'm just saying, give him at least a handicap. Shit. Okay, Logan Paul is 6'2".
Yeah. And he's 250
His
pounds.
weight is 102.
230 pounds then.
200, yeah. So he's fine. He could take on Logan. I can believe it. But I don't know what Trudeau's record was. Probably decent.
Yeah.
I'd hope.
I mean, he's fighting Frenchmen, I'd hope so.
What are you chatting? I'm learning about your prime minister from the meme.
Good. He's a very memeable prime minister. That's another good thing I could say about him.
He's a meme.
Yeah. He was a forced meme by BuzzFeed, but I'll take it. Dude, honestly, I think the prime minister elections is going to be Canada's next top model, pretty much, you know?
Isn't it already?
It's going to be the battle of Jagmeet Singh versus Trudeau.
I don't know who that. Oh no, I know who the guy is.
Yeah.
It's a meme. I love him.
It'd be the first Indian prime minister. That'd be nuts.
Is he like the cool? I feel like he's like. I think I remember he's like the coolest dude ever.
Yeah.
I think he commented that.
Oh man, it's pretty lit.
Oh, does he not have his boxing record?
Oof.
Oh, come on. You can't just not tell me he's a boxer and not have his boxing record. Come on. I need to know how many asses he's beat. You know what? They should just decide nightmares by just having a fucking MMA, not even a boxing fight. So at least you didn't handicap Trudeau in some way.
Trudeau would still
That
win.
would be entertaining.
Actually, no. I think if I remember correctly, Jagmeet Singh also trained in martial arts. I think.
Dude, I'm telling you, man, have them have a fucking fight. Fight their differences out. is unreasonable.
It's not the
Come on,
Canadian
make it
way though.
interesting.
It's not a real Canadian thing to do. Have well,
Well, yeah,
unless it's over
like, we wanna
Timmy's.
change that shit.
Unless it's over Timmy's.
That is fucking odd.
We'll do anything for our Timmy's.
When is the election for you guys?
Next year.
Oh boy, that's fun. I think we still have.
So the three big parties is the leaders are
a year.
yeah.
We have like 2 more years to go, I think.
Yeah, you do. So the political party leaders that are running to be prime minister are Jagmeet Singh, Scheer. I can't remember his first name. I think it's Andrew Scheer.
Andrew Scheer.
Yeah, and Justin Trudeau.
The other 3 party nobody cares about.
Except for my boys at the Bloc Québécois.
So Mario something French. UTU. And you got the Green Party that nobody cares about. You got the People Code nobody cares about.
Dude, okay. I can't remember which election term it was, but during one of their campaigns, they wanted to make everybody drive a Prius.
Good move. Is that why they didn't get elected?
Yes.
Nobody
Well, no, it's because they're the Green Party, but
nobody wants to drive a Prius.
Also, nobody wants to shut down the oil sands.
And also, nobody wants to drive a Prius.
Sure.
Which is fair. If you had to force me to drive a Prius, I would fucking leave the country. Get out of here with that shit. Like, it's the worst car ever, but I'm gonna willingly drive.
Just to be edgy, my boy Alex would just say, no, it is the worst car ever, fuck you.
He should. He wouldn't be exactly wrong. I mean, people hate Fords here more, but you know what I mean.
Oh, Ford? Yeah.
Dude, fucking everybody hates Ford in Missouri.
Everybody. So many people hate Ford in Alberta, too. Like, there's so many Ford jokes going around. Like, there is a joke, in the ads, they say 90% of Fords are still on the road today. That's because the other 10% made it home.
Damn! That's funny. I dig it.
Dude, Mama 2.0 with motorcycle mode is a ride.
What's your time, you think?
Like 30 minutes maybe.
The world record is 45.
Oh, then it might be like 45 to be honest. I'm not breaking world record in motorcycle mode, okay?
Well, I don't know, man. You never know.
Dude, if I do that, it'd be nuts.
Actually, we don't want a motorcycle percent mode. I actually want to be the world record over today. No, I'm joking. Now let's have the motorcycle mode 80%. I hope Canadian watches the whole thing.
You mean California?
Yeah, California. Same fucking difference. Not joking.
Same population.
Well, no, not that. California still has a way bigger population.
Not way bigger. It's only a few million.
Still way bigger. I mean, you can't just say a few million like it's so casual.
While in percentages, it's not that much bigger.
Yeah, but still, fucking shit ton of people.
Yeah, true.
By the way, I remember watching a video on the they made for the Canadian elections, I thought those were fucking.
Oh my gosh, for Ignatieff? Or is it for Trudeau?
I think it was for a couple of parties.
Oh yeah, the conservatives and the liberals hate each other, man.
I just love that kind of shit. I just find it so funny.
You don't know the funny thing? Almost no shots get fired at the NDP. Like literally, you want to know why the NDP was the official opposition instead of the liberals with Ignatieff?
Yeah.
First of all, Ignatieff had a really terrible campaign. Second of all, both the liberals and the conservatives are going after each other in their campaigns. And then Jack Layton of the NDP was just like, "Yo, what's up? These are my policies. They're pretty lit."
Yeah.
And he's been more positive, the positive voice Canada needed. And they almost won the election. Well, almost in terms of NDP. So they lost the majority, but they got like 30% of the votes. It's pretty nuts. All right, second to last level. Oh my god! Oh my god! Please.
I just want you to know, fucking. I like how conservatives have like all the seats in the world and they just fucking lost like all of them. What a meme.
Yeah.
How do you fall that hard?
Stephen Harper.
Fair enough.
There. Okay. You wanna know how bad it got with Stephen Harper?
How bad?
John Oliver said on his show, "Canada, please do not re-elect him for a fourth term."
Damn.
He was going for his fourth term.
I mean, is he just a bad? Is he worse than Trudeau?
Potentially.
Looking back.
Potentially. He's made a lot of mistakes.
How bad?
Just a bunch of like relatively minor mistakes, but they added up,
Yeah, fair enough.
It's the best way I can put it. It's not like a big PR disaster like Trump or anything, or Trudeau for that matter, but
No, I think Trudeau's the worst PR disaster. Let's be honest.
yeah. You wanna know?
That shit
You wanna know which?
fucking-
You wanna know which Canadian Prime Minister did amazing at PR?
What?
Pierre Trudeau.
His father.
Yeah, took down the FLQ pretty much, which was
You think you would have learned something from his father?
well, he did. He learned how to take care of French separatist terrorists, but they haven't popped up yet, so you didn't have to worry about it. Yeah, the FLQ were French separatist terrorists. Yeah, there was an FLQ crisis where they killed they literally killed a couple members of the parliament in protest of separating Quebec.
In protest. I
Yeah.
don't think that's how you protest.
To the FLQ,
Personally, I don't think that's how you
to the FLQ, that's how you protest.
Well, they need to learn their fucking definition of a protest. Jesus Christ.
Well, so do ISIS, but
I don't think they even care about protesting. That's like a whole different issue.
Oh, they had something to make a point about,
Yeah, but they're not calling it a protest. They are straight up, they don't care. They're trying to, like, hide it as a protest. I think you people who are members...
I've been trying for 2 minutes straight to not fall off the track, and it didn't work out. You know what the worst part about motorcycle mode is? Other than the control? I cannot... Also, I can't see which direction the gravity is.
Oh shit, that sucks. That's rough, my dude.
So I just have to wing it.
That's a good meme.
Okay, I got that all sorted out, so... Yeah.
What do you mean? I feel like California's gonna highlight specifically when I ask the Canadian.
I don't know why the liberals keep going for French people, though. I just don't get it.
I mean, hey, if they ever separated that, might as well get their vote.
Right. But the thing is, like the Liberal Party, you just see a guy walk up, right? You just expect him to speak normal English, right? And then he's got a thick French accent. Okay, Trudeau doesn't have a thick French accent, but pretty sure Ignatieff did. You want to know how distracting their accents are?
Probably. I understand French people in that their accents are weird, and I don't understand them. I mean, are they the worst accents in the world? No.
No,
There's
no,
probably worse.
no. Honestly, Korean.
Really?
So hard to understand.
Well, yeah, because they're also speaking fucking Korean.
Not like the Korean accent, not like the Korean language.
I mean, I don't understand the Korean anyway, so I'm not sure if I would understand the others.
Okay, female Korean like a K-pop star, fine, easy to remember or easy to understand. But like a Korean man,
Gangnam Style.
dude,
That does have actually a pretty heavy accent now that I think about it. With the auto tune, which is a
dude.
moon.
Okay. What else is a hard accent to understand?
Russian is the best accent. Don't even at me.
Russian is the best accent, and Glaswegian accent is the worst.
Who's?
People from Glasgow,
Oh, specifically people from Glasgow.
dude. Look up Glaswegian accent. It is literally.
Probably uneligible.
It is. Because they speak so fast. Like, if they slow it down, I'll probably understand them. Like, you know Johnny Boy? He has a thin Glaswegian accent.
Who?
Johnny Boy.
Oh.
And you'd imagine.
Oh. Oh. Oh no.
You just heard it, didn't you?
No, you just said Johnny Boy, and I'm like, oh no.
He has a
Did
thin.
that get worse?
Yes. He has a thin accent. Now imagine a thick Glaswegian accent. Oh no, I'm gonna make this work. Fuck. Dude. Honestly, California's just gonna be like, why'd you put yourself through this? Dude, oh my god. Imagine this at GDQ. Or it's just California trying to put up with the damn motorcycle controls. Oh my god. Stop.
America's Australians trying to understand Scottish accent? Yes, please.
Oh, there we go. Thank you. You know, I'm gonna title the video on YouTube 30 frames a second on motorcycle mode.
I usually Really?
Glasgowian.
Yeah. Oh my god, there is one. Shogun. Oh no. Oh no.
My run's gonna be an hour plus.
Oh my god, this is amazing, Rachel.
Yeah.
I'm fucking linking you this whenever you're going through.
I wonder is if you get all the medals, will one of the cheats be to play in a wheelchair?
Oops. Damn,
Cripple percent.
that's rough.
Dude, this is so rough. Honestly, if if he does make motorcycle percent a category, honestly, people just attempt it and just like, you know what? Keep the record. I don't care. Yeah, good luck hitting my car with that laser. You know how tiny it is? Imagine if there's a mini car. Or it's just a small boy. I'd run with that. You still there?
Yeah.
Alright, just want to make sure because sometimes you go silent.
Well, yeah, because I'm just listening to your distress of using the fucking motorcycle.
I mean, with good reason.
It's wild, my dude.
What I see is like the right edge of the body in the mirror, and that's all I see in motorcycle mode.
I'm free, free falling.
Thank you, Chin Fong. That was one of the people that.
Holy shit, they were releasing Ace Attorney on PS4?
Yeah.
I need to, look at this shit. Mario 64, hello? Yeah, they're releasing the trilogy on PS4, Xbox One, and PC?
Yes.
Oops.
Woomst.
Can they, fucking thank you? Yes? I haven't even been playing. I'm just like in Rocket League matches, like stalling most of the game. What a meme. Yeah, fucking Ace Attorney, man. That's wild. I need. Well, I guess I'm gonna probably fucking buy the Steam. Well, depending when it comes out, because it looks pretty damn good. Steam. I wonder how it's gonna play though, since it's usually like the double screens and
Oh
shit.
yeah, fun fact. A couple days ago, Steam has officially launched literal hentai.
Oops.
Literal uncensored hentai.
Where?
I can't remember what it's called, but you can look it up.
Wait, what happened?
They up because of the more lax policy with nudity in games, right?
Yeah.
Someone was able to release legitimate like H games.
Oops.
All right, I just
On
finished.
Steam?
Yeah,
Oh, I heard about
Well, there we go. Oh wait, I forgot.